In April 2024, the Georgian government revived efforts to pass a controversial Foreign Agents Bill, triggering renewed nationwide protests and drawing criticism from the European Union. The proposed law would mandate civil society groups and media receiving foreign funding to register as influenced by foreign powers. This move follows previous public outrage and protests over similar proposals. Despite condemnation from Western nations, the Russian State Duma's Vyacheslav Volodin praised the bill. The Georgian Dream Party argues that the bill would require organizations to declare foreign funding and interests. Critics dub it the Russian law due to its resemblance to Moscow's legislation targeting dissent. The bill cleared its initial parliamentary reading with support from the ruling party, while opposition members boycotted the vote. Over the past decade, the Russian government has heavily restricted foreign non-governmental organizations, NGOs, in the country, forcing many to halt operations and leave due to supposed national interest concerns. This crackdown severed ties with numerous non-governmental institutions, contributing to Russia's isolation in Europe. Consequently, Georgia feared a similar shift towards a Russia-oriented sphere as seen in other post-Soviet states like Kyrgyzstan, which recently adopted a law mirroring Russia's. This law labels NGOs receiving foreign funding and engaging in vaguely defined political activity as foreign representatives. Moreover, Georgian opposition groups perceive the revival of the draft law as evidence of the ruling party's intent to move away from Europe towards Russia. Many in Georgia worry about the bill's potential to alter the country's political alignment, risking the progress made in embracing Western values and institutions. The recent decision by the government to proceed with the bill has sparked a political crisis in Georgia, a country divided along political lines, with aspirations of EU membership and recently awarded EU candidate status. While the ruling Georgian Dream government claims to have pro-European aspirations, some suggest ties to Russia. The bill's passage could strain Georgia's relationship with the EU and potentially draw it closer to Russia, a prospect many Georgians fear. In contrast to Georgian authorities, the EU, US and UK governments have expressed concerns about the bill's threat to pro-Western goals. However, it's noteworthy that Hungary, an EU member, enacted a similar law in 2017 and recently introduced a sovereignty protection law, empowering an investigative body to monitor groups or individuals receiving foreign funding. These reactions underscore the potential impact of the bill on Georgia's ties with Western nations. Georgia's reconsideration of the Foreign Agents Bill underscores Russia's continued influence in the post-Soviet region, despite debates on its diminishing sway amid the Russo-Ukraine conflict. However, proponents of the bill aiming to exploit it for such purposes should remember Georgia's history of resisting authoritarian regimes, suggesting that pragmatic voices could prevail. Potential outcomes of the bill's passage include a shift in Georgia's political alignment, strained ties with Western nations, and heightened Russian influence. The ruling Georgian Dream Party leverages state-affiliated media, social platforms, and administrative resources to amplify its messages and discredit dissenting voices. Government narratives emphasize national sovereignty and protection against foreign interference to evoke national pride. This proactive promotion of the bill by the ruling party raises concerns about the state of democracy in Georgia and the potential for the bill to stifle opposition. Georgia holds a vital position as a key regional player in the EU's periphery within the South Caucasus. The ongoing political developments, such as the Foreign Agents Bill, carry significant implications for the EU's regional influence in its efforts to counter Russia. This highlights the seriousness of the situation and its potential mid-term ramifications.